I'm Dr. Margaret Clarke of Briercrest Seminary, where I'm the counseling department head and an assistant professor of couple and family therapy. My research interest is in clergy, well-being, and resilience. I'm in the middle of a new research project with my colleague from Texas, Dr. Marcus Tanner. We've been exploring what type of events clergy and spouses find stressful or traumatic, the impact of these, and what aids in their recovery. We're still finishing analyzing and writing up these findings, but I want to share with you about one aspect that intersects with my previous research on clergy resilience. In this new study, we asked clergy and spouses to share about their stressful or traumatic events. And then we also asked what helped them feel better after the event. And that is what I want to share here. Couple things to note. First, feeling better was not quick. While there were some who indicated it took a few days or some few months, the majority indicated it took a year, and with some indicating they were not feeling better yet. Second, it's important to note that those who responded to the question about what contributed to them feeling better, they listed multiple things. There were a few people who listed maybe one or two things, but the vast majority reported a whole combo of things that contributed to them feeling better. So there were 6 themes that we identified that help people feel better. This included relational supports, like the support of a spouse, emotional processes, such as reflecting on the event and the emotions related to it, engaging in health activities like rest and exercise, engaging with professional supports. A lot of people talked about therapy. Further, people talked about the spiritual aspects of feeling better, and this related to their faith in God. And finally, there were a number of aspects that were related to situational aspects. So the first 5 themes, these overlapped and affirmed the supportive resources identified in my prior resilience research. The situational theme, the last one, shed some new light on the journey to feeling better for clergy and spouses. So that's what I want to talk about here. For some, their continued ministry was part of them feeling better. For others, a transition to a new ministry was part of the journey. And for others, a switch to non-ministry work was reported as helpful. For these folks, their vocational situation had an impact on feeling better. Other aspects in this category of situational related to feeling better were aspects of distance and time. While not a solution in and of itself, as mentioned earlier, there was a large combo of things that helped. Distance from the stressful event or situation was identified as helpful. For some, this occurred due to the clergy person leaving the church and moving, even one person references provinces away. For others, it involved someone else leaving their church, perhaps someone that was involved in conflict with them and part of the stressful event. Physical distance from the stressful situation was helpful for a number of people. Distance was also referred to as emotional distance, which seemed to involve both space and time from the event. And time was frequently mentioned as something that helped clergy and spouses feel better. Well, the old adage, time heals all wounds, is not 100% true. There does seem to be some aspect of time that helps when it's combined with other supportive resources. So if you're a person in ministry, I want to invite you to consider the things that have helped you recover and feel better in the past when you've experienced stressful stuff. What supported you or hindered you from engaging in these things? How might you enhance these when you face challenges in the future? How might you also support colleagues going through tough times? Peer support was mentioned as a crucial part of feeling better. For those of you perhaps not in a ministry role, how might you support the clergy people that you know and their spouses, knowing that they go through challenges? That's another aspect of this research that we'll be reporting on. But how might you help them, encourage them to engage in supports when they've gone through tough times? Thank you.